Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Vicky. I'm going to prepare a chimichurri for my octopus that we're about to grill. I prepared it all yesterday. I cooked it in my crock pot sous vide style and it's ready to be finished on the grill. Again, I'm going to make it with some shishito peppers, onions, some parsley, and create a nice little dressing for my grilled octopus. How to chop parsley. Once you get the parsley from the store, the rules are however you see it in the stores, you should keep it that way. Parsley requires water in order to stay fresh. So if you take them home, you should wash them and wrap them with paper towel, with a damp paper towel, in order to keep them fresh for weeks in your fridge. Or you could put them in a cup with water in your fridge, but make sure that you cover it because your fridge does circulate bacteria. You don't want to leave it open like that. Let's go ahead and chop. I just put it in a bunch. It's a great way to utilize your garden too if you do decide to have a fresh herb garden in your house. These herbs taste completely different when you grow them yourself. So this is how we're chopping. This is rough chopping. This is nothing special. The more refined, the more tight it gets, and you get more flavors out of it. Okay. Now I'm going to get my onions and my diced onions and put some in there that I prepared earlier. I need some more, so let's go ahead and dice again. My grill is getting hot over there, and make sure, one of the key things for grilling is to, once you put it, you have to leave it alone. You can't keep messing with it. You just gotta leave it alone. Let's go ahead and dice all of this. Okay. It's gonna be a quick dressing for my octopus. Mix it up. So shishito peppers, let me go ahead and chop it up. If you don't want to have this in your hands, I would suggest you go ahead and wear some gloves, because if you rub your eyes or do anything else with your fingers, you will get burned with that spiciness. So I'm going to leave the seeds in there just because I want it to have some heat. Okay. If you want it to be less spicy or mild, you could go ahead and remove the seed from it. I'm actually going to leave seeds of one shishito pepper and remove these. But I don't want to lose my pepper, so I'm gonna go around it and cut the skin out. Okay, that's one way you could temper the hotness of your pepper. In the islands, we use a lot of Scotch bonnet peppers. Habanero or Scotch bonnet. This is gonna be super spicy, so if you like it hot, I'm coming for you. This is gonna really complement with the acidity, a little bit of salt. It's gonna go a long way. If you had any fruits like mango or pineapple, you could definitely add to your chimichurri. I like messing with fruits, especially with island cooking. Go. Let me put some of my lemon right here and cut it out. My lemon or lime squeezer right here. Let's go ahead and do this. I like to put my hands like this because I want to catch any seeds that might come my way. Or if you had a strainer, that would be a good thing too, because they could still come out of these little holes over here. Because the bad thing to leave a seed in there, it might be very bitter, so you don't want that to happen. Go ahead and put one more. This is the juice of 2 limes. lemons, I'm sorry. I always get confused. Yellow is lemon, green is lime. Remember that. Okay, this is it. And if you didn't want lime, you could also do orange juice. Any citrus would go very well with any seafood. Let me go ahead and put some olive oil. And let's go ahead and season it with my house blend, onion powder, garlic powder, and some herbs. And salt, that's pepper, I'm sorry, and a little bit of salt. Okay, let's go ahead and mix it up. And the longer this sits, the better it tastes. And you could adjust it, but remember it's spicy, so be very careful. All right, this is my sauce, my chimichurri for my octopus. Now let's go over to the grill to start grilling the octopus. Are we ready for this? There we go. As I said, I cook this in my crock pot sous vide style. That's basically the action of cooking, that it takes longer in a lower temperature, around 170 Fahrenheit. That I cooked it for over 2 hours, and I just set it and forget it, basically, and it became more tender. Remember, we bought it from a store, it was frozen, so it was tenderized there. The sous vide, again, we marinated it, we also tenderized it there, and then we put it in the sous vide. So this is cooked. All I'm doing is adding flavor to it just to add some charness. And I think octopus is best grilled. And I'm not gonna mess with it, but this is where you set it and you pretty much forget it for at least for a few minutes. One of the things you don't want to do is overcrowd your pan. At home in the backyard, if you're using your grill, make sure your grill is hot. On the grill, you should see a thermometer, but if you don't have a thermometer on the grill, you could definitely buy one and make sure you know the temperature is at on point. I'm pressing it a little bit because I want to make sure that I'm going to get beautiful grill marks. Well, till next time, keep it unique, fresh, and tasty.